Okay, now everything should be working. Alright, so we have this. Oh, there's probably of myself. Just alright, so now we just get underway. Welcome everyone back to Viva Las Vegas as we get straight into round one after a Super League match right before this. We have the Dolphins and the Bulldogs are here in Las Vegas, and they will be our opening match for the season. Both teams ready and raring to go. A few injuries in the upcoming game itself, but both teams still stack up with a pretty strong squad, so we'll see how this match turns out towards the end of the game. But I guess it will just be wait and go. And here come the Dolphins in Las Vegas. Listen to the reception there. Plenty love from the crowd for the newest team in the NRL for now. Well, next year we will be adding the Bears. So Dolphins will no longer be the young bloods of the NRL, but let's get stuck into this game. For 2026, Matt Burton will put us on the tee, and Coach Astro will be happy to see his team rally up for their first match. As here we go, Matt Burton gets us kicked off. The hammer hands it off to Francis Morlow for the first run. He gets a good fend. He's driven back in the tackle though. Alright, Jeremy Marshall-King goes back to the middle to Morgan Knowles, the newest player for the Dolphins from the Super League. Adds a little bit of strength to that middle, which is very big for the Dolphins this year. As Thomas Flegler gets a good fend. Oh, that's a good make-up tackle from Connor Tracy. He does very well as now. Jeremy Marshall-King, Morgan Knowles, they go out wide. They get it to the captain, Tom Gilbert. Nope, they go wide to the hammer. Katoa getting a late ball. That's now. That'll be the end of the set. Herbie Farnworth we given kicking duties. He goes to the corner. Marcelo Montoya on the wing there. Gets around two and makes a good run past the 20. Put down by Katoa. Off to kick out. They'll give it to Max King. Prediction-wise for this game, plenty to talk about between Bronson Sherry. He's around two, almost gets around the hammer. Herbie Farnworth will put him down though. For this game in particular, there's Lachlan Galvin taking a run. We actually don't have predictions for this game. We might need to do that later. That'll be fifth. The Bulldogs making it about halfway. Lachlan Galvin puts in a good kick. Off to the corner. It's going to bounce as Jermaine Osako goes to bring it back. It's around two. He's around one. There's no fullback at home, and Jermaine Osako is going to have the easiest stroll to the line as we have our first points of the NRL season. Dolphins are going to get through. There you go. Dolphins does very well. Speaking of the Dolphins, though, their upcoming matches, if I can show it up here on screen, they've got a couple good matches to come. It's quite a hard draw, but it shouldn't be anything difficult for the team on screen here. A couple hard games to go, but they're probably the team to handle it the best, but we'll have to see how they handle it Yeah, Bulldogs, then they're off to Parramatta, I'm pretty sure it's Suncorp, and then they play Sharks, Cowboys, and Melbourne. Quite a hard draw, but there's our first points for the afternoon here in Viva Las Vegas. Hopefully we get a good game for the fans that are here. I apologize for my commentary. I've only just woken up about 2 hours ago, so a little bit unprepared, but Jeremy Marshall King will give it to Francis Morlow.
Held there. That's one. Held. That's two.
They go wide to Morlow. He gets a good run past Josh Curran, who's playing at the center with the captain, Stephen Crichton, out of this Bulldogs team. It is a big loss for them. It's an inside ball. Another set. Apparently the Bulldogs touched it. I didn't quite see it there. They're going to go back to play a scrum. Okay. That's what Katoa throws a dummy. He's going to get through. Ken Bronze the Cherry get to him. Katoa's going to put the little goosey on, and the Dolphins go up by 2.
That's a try.
And Dolphins going up by 2 tries. The Bulldogs just unable to keep up there. Unlucky from the 2 doggies there. They probably wanted to get a little bit of a better start here in Vegas. But now Jermaine Osako with another easy one from right in front. And once again, of just the strength of this Dolphins team, they are favourites to finish in the top 4 for our season. Oh, they've got a very good forward pack, and to back it up, they've got one of the best backlines in the game of this season. But Bulldogs are no slouches either, though. That last season they were really, really good, putting on plenty of points on, honestly, bottom end top 8 teams. It was towards the back end of the year where they couldn't make it up, where they went a 2 losing streak in the finals campaign against the Melbourne Storm and Panthers. But as we get it started again, Katoa gives it to Flegler. Flegler gets through the line.
Held there. One.
As now Jeremy Marshall King gives it to Francis Morlow. He will put it down there.
Held. Two.
Just past on the 30-meter line. Katoa goes back inside the hammer. He's dangerous when he's in space. Connor Tracy's there to get in though.
Held there. Tackle 3.
Katoa, they go wide. Flegler tries to go through the middle, caught up by Gordon Chamkon Tong and I think Max King. There we go. Morgan Knowles put down there. That's another good set from the Dolphins. They'll give it to Cody Nikarima. He puts in a good punt. Here's Jacob Carraz. He gets around 1. It's the kicker Nikarima to put him down after the kick return. Gordon tries to go to dummy half. He gets a good offload. Sitilili Tupanua. Oh, I'm going to butcher some names. I do apologize. Does well to get his team up there. Oh, Daniel Saluka Fafita getting a starting spot this week. Over Jacob Preston. That's Kurt Mann. They go wide. Very short ball, and Lachlan Galvin's tossed it forward. Oh, Lachlan Galvin, he's a young, courageous kid, but some of the time, no, he's going too fast for his own good. As now his team's in trouble again. A scrum on the 40. Morgan Knowles throws a dummy and tries to go around the scrum, but it doesn't quite work out. Karima gets around 2. He's around another. Cody and Nikarima, both halves are carving up the Bulldogs fullback, sorry. Of Cody Nikarima with strong fends on 2 defenders, and then just gets around the fullback and goes and scores. We're at an 18-point lead for the Dolphins. The Bulldogs have just had no momentum in this game. Oh. And again, of just the strength of this Dolphins team. They're going to be a threat this season. I don't know how much of a threat, but it's going to be back and forth of how they go. As Jermaine Osako slots it through here in Vegas. So far, a very one-sided performance in Vegas. Let's hope the Bulldogs can put on a performance. See how they go. Burton back on the tee. because we are about to get back underway of stats-wise for these two teams. Of I will have to check. I won't be able to see chat for a second, but if I go to our website, that you can find in our Discord server, which is in the link in the channel before, if you want to join and possibly become a coach in the future. Very inclusive league. It's a bit slow at the moment, but we're trying to get the league back up. So they get it to Flegler. He gets a good fend.
Held. Tackle 3.
But for stats-wise, Katoa, inside ball to Herbie Farnworth. Morgan Knowles gets past one. He's in some space. The Bulldogs' defense, it's like sloppy, but the last game the Dolphins and Bulldogs played, the Dolphins beat them 44-24. Quite the flogging.
That's 5.
Actually, let me just do a quick check. I'm pretty sure that's 2023. If I go here and I find... So good. Here's Montoya. He's around 1. He's in some space. The Hammer's there to get him.
First tackle.
Here we go. So the last time the Dolphins and Bulldogs played, the Dolphins beat the Bulldogs 44-8. Not a good look on the Bulldogs.
Held there. 3.
As we go, here we go third. Block with Galvin. They go through the middle. Connor Tracy caught up. 40-20. They're in a spot for that. Then they try and go back to Galvin. He's going to take the chance, but I don't think he had the angle on it. He's just going to kick deep. Try and put some pressure on the Hammer.
Held there. Tackle 1.
Yes, Montoya do love his circumcisions of that big mistake with injuries and stuff. I do think that the Bulldogs coach has handled the team the best he can, especially with Crichton being out, but... Oh, Cobbo, he's in some space, tries to go through the defense around it. Big strong body, but that's 4th. They go Nicarima. They go back inside, the Hammer. He's in space, he's dangerous when he's in a spot like that. Tom Gilbert had plenty of room. Matt Burton's going to come get him. And Dolphins in another really good spot. Marshall King, Morgan Knowles. It's going to go to the corner as Daniel Saluka Fafita will take it. Probably the Bulldogs' first set they've defended on their own goal line. Jacob Carraz just making a hit up.
Held there. That's 2.
It's round 2 though. It's Kurt Mann.
Held. That's 3.
Gerbert.
Held there. That's 4.
Gordon Chamkontong. Not my first choice for the Bulldogs, Booker, but give him a shot. We'll see what he can do.
Held. Tackle 5.
That's 5th, 32 meters gained in that set. And that's a mistake, unless Connor Tracy can make up for it, and no, he will not. The Dolphins' defense puts pressure on him. As we put one on there, it is now Amasai Tabuai Fido. Go here. Round 1, Jermaine Osaka got around 2, does very well.
Tackle 1.
They go wide, does Flegler will be put down. I thought he was going to make a breakaway there.
2.
And, ooh,
Advantage.
they're going to call it try. They want to show it. Does he get it down? Oh, I think he's dropped it. Kurt Mann with a good tackle.
No try.
Yes, there could be a better Dolphins team, but I don't think Jermaine Osaka has ever played center before. So you also need to keep in consideration of the rules. But Kurt Mann, there you go. There's a good start.
Held. That's
Up
1.
on advantage. That's a good set for the Bulldogs. Matt Burton, they go wide back to give Connor Tracy some room. Doesn't take the offload though.
Held there. Tackle 2.
About 20 minutes gone in the first half to start our season. Kurt Mann trying to lead his team as the captain.
Held. 3.
They go wide. Sherry. He's been the closest to making a breakdown this end so far.
Held there.
Bulldogs with some momentum. So now they go kick out. He gives a short ball off to Max King in some space. He gives it to Kurt Mann, the captain of the team currently. In a great position. Who do they go to? Matt Burton? Or are they going to go try... Oh, no, they go Matt Burton. Can he get to the ground? They will flip him, and that'll be the end of the set. But just to show the Bulldogs, actually, of their next 5, a little bit harder than the Dolphins, I would say. Yep, Bostock put down there. But other than that, Bulldogs get a tough road ahead. Both these teams do. I'm pretty sure I showed that right. Yep, it does. Jock Bostock, he gets around 2. Connor Tracy's there to make up for it. They go wide. It's going to be in the hands of Max King. Not their best kick. That's now they go here. Kick out.
Held there. That's 2.
Gordon Kitchampon-Tong. He's just going to try and take the line on. But just saw that the bench interchanges would have come on by now. Kurt Mann doesn't toss it wide. They had a good play out wide. Connor Tracy and Karaz were ready. Oh, Matt Burton. He's broken through. Can he get to the line? Oh, what a tackle. Jeremy Marshall-King does very well to keep the Bulldogs at 0. Can they stop him after the kick? Blocker Galvin just going to go himself, and he's going to drive himself over past Hamusai Tabuatafido. And Bulldogs will get their first points on the board from Lachlan Galvin. Now we got a game on our hands. Matt Burton, his first time on the tee. He probably won't miss from here. Here we go. 6:18. 17 minutes left to go in the first half before we go away for a little bit to do subs and just take a quick break from my voice. When it comes to commentary, I'm actually not sure if I will be the only commentator. I will have to ask around to see if anyone else is willing, but for now it is just me in the consideration for whoever's in the box. But here we go, 18-6 as Bulldogs will get the kick return now. Connor Tracy will give it to Harry Hayes coming off the bench. I don't have player stats because we will be keeping track of that for this season. We've got a Google sheet and everything. We'll be keeping track of each game and updating it once a week, if we can get all the games ready. But after this one, though, we do have our next Vegas game prepped and ready. This works. It should pop up on screen now. But the Knights and the Melbourne Storm are ready to go right after this one. Matt Burton puts in a good kick. But apart from that, Bostock gets around 1. Connor Tracy makes an important tackle. Which, as you can see there, as you saw there on the sheet before, we got a really good round ahead of us of Tigers getting the bike around 1. Oh, they got Gilbert. Gilbert in some space gets around 2. They've made a break of a good tackle on Kurt Donahue in that number 17 jersey. Oh, they got another tackle set. Morgan Knowles. Can they hold him up? He gets over the line, doesn't get down. Is the ref going to say much? He wants to check it. Maybe he got it down. Does very well for our opening game. The Dolphins have started strong.
No try.
The first no try I think we've seen today, or first denied. They go back inside. The hammer gets past 2. Footwork's too good. He'll get in for another one. Celebrates with his teammates there. The Dolphins just proving to be too good for this middle defense. Gordon Chamkontong just getting teared up in defense. As once again, Jermaine Saka back on the tee. Right after the Bulldogs had a really good set to get themselves back into this game, I thought. The momentum might shift a little, but according to this, not so much, and turned out they're going to make him pay as Matt Burton once again back on his tee. 13 minutes to go left in the first half into our season. Oh, hopefully the season's enjoyable for everyone. So here we go, Dolphins. Toss it up to Conley Lemu.
Held. Tackle 1. Held there. That's 2.
They go wide again. Very short play the ball. Fenipuyaki in some space. Gets a play the ball back. Lemu throws a dummy. Ain't fooling anyone there, big play. Oh, there's now they put down just past the 40 on the third. They give it to Fenipuyaki, gets around 1. Second tackler comes in.
Held there. Tackle 4.
Tom Gilbert
Held.
put down
Fifth and
there.
last.
That's now Cody Nikarima. Dolphins Bulldogs defense holds that time as Montoya will get it. Gets around 1. And the hammer just very well to get there and defend.
1.
Gordon looking for options. They're going to go to Sherry. Gets around 1, tries to make some space. Gets Harry Hayes into some open space.
Held. 2.
Oh, what a pass from kick out. Oh, Montoya almost in space. Katoa making a desperate tackle.
Tackle 3.
But what a pass from Viliami. Putting his team in a great spot of just getting to halfway and making line breaks. Now Burton, strong running, tries to get past Cody
Held
Nikarima.
there. That's 5.
Almost 50 meters in a set. That's a better set from the Bulldogs. They need to start trying to getting that consistently. Jermaine Sako put down here. Jermaine Sako in some space. He's around 2. Third man has to come in. Jermaine Sako with good footwork. Herbie Farnworth.
Held there. Second tackle.
He's a big name in this Dolphins squad. I'm surprised he hasn't been more involved. But now, the hammer. In space again. He gets around 1. Matt Burton will come and get him.
Held. That's 3.
Lemu.
Held there. 4.
So now they go this side. They're going to try wide. Back inside to Jeremy Marshall King. He'll be driven back.
Held. Fifth
That's
tackle.
better. Oh, I think that was Daniel Saluka. I think we'll get a bomb. Pressure put on Nikarima. And Montoya stays in. Strong legs. Good play from him there. Oh, almost a mistake. Herbie Farnworth went for it.
Tackle 2.
Matt Burton scoops it up and takes it out. It's kick out.
Held there. Third tackle.
Put down there. It's Lachlan Galvin. Connor Tracy finally gets the line break that he's wanted. Oh, it's in Curran's hands. He's not a fast one to put to in a wide open space. He does his best, though, to get past the 40.
Fourth tackle.
Bulldogs inside the opposing territory of the Dolphins now.
Held there. 5.
Matt Burton throws a kick into his own player. And once again, it's just a
First tackle.
handoff to the Dolphins. Morgan Knowles passes it wide. They get it to
Held
Lemu.
there. That's 2.
But Coach Caleb Aljefe will be very happy with his team's performance right now. I'm sure he's got a plan for halftime to how to keep it in control with 5 minutes left to go.
Held
The final notes will be put in for both teams.
Held. Fifth and last.
And Dolphins do the same thing. They make a very silly error.
Held there. Handover.
But very good positioning here for the Bulldogs now. Daniel Saluka for feeder.
Held. Tackle 1.
Jordan Cam Tong thought he saw some space, but couldn't quite get it in there. Coach Astro probably wants more from his team now as Josh Curran. Oh, what an offload! Oh, but if that was Crichton, he'd be carving up that side. I go back to the middle. Harry Hayes. Good hit up driving forward. I think it's Kurt Donahue that holds him up. Kick out in space. Kick out gets through. There you go. Viliami kick out. Hard to stop him in Vegas. If you had money on anyone to score this afternoon, kick out probably was gonna be one of them. Against Fene Fuyaki. Bulldogs back into this game. Matt Burton. First kick that's probably not quite in front there, but can he still slot it through? Yep, he gets through right to the middle. 12-24. So far, a very dominant performance by the Dolphins this afternoon here in Viva Las Vegas. But I will say, they haven't been that dominant to say that they've kept the Bulldogs in a winning condition here. The Bulldogs are still able to pull something out of the hat this afternoon, and that's the fact of the Dolphins. They've got good attack, but I think their endurance over the course of a game is a little bit of an issue. Daniel's looking for feeder, takes a run up. 2 minutes left to go before halftime. As they go Matt Burton, they go wide. Bulldogs trying to get just one more before halftime. Jacob Krause put down there. They're finding their feet, Bulldogs. So when they find their feet, they're a scoring team. Oh, and a horrid kick from Matt Burton. He's just struggling with the boot there a little bit. Minute to go is Tom Gilbert. They're down there. Blegler in open space. We got 50 seconds left to go. Can the Dolphins put? I think I'm not doing math correctly. Yeah, it's fine. But now we'll probably get one more run before the half ends. There's the halftime siren. So Dolphins will get a run for some reason instead of just going into halftime. So here we go. But Dolphins will toss it forward, and they will be tackled there. And we will be right back. No, not that one. Not that one. As we come back here, hello to the people in chat. Jet Wales, we got the footy show, we got rugby league coaching career. We're back underway. Both teams have made a few subs, swapping around their forward packs mainly. Their packs staying the same, but we'll see. Have to see how that turns out. As we get underway, Lachlan Galvin gives it up to Max King. Just to make sure, I will quickly do this. Hold on, wait for a tackle to be made, and then we'll go to the Bulldogs. Just go to their team management, just to make sure their subs come off, and I will do the same for the Dolphins in a second.
Tackle 2.
Galvin now gets it to Connor Tracy. He's around 2. Hold on, Connor Tracy in some space. Herbie Farnworth's in pursuit, but oh, he goes around his own player. Oh, is that not illegal? I'm actually not sure. Burton to the middle. Preston. Oh, good play from him there.
Held there. Tackle 4.
Galvin gets down for 2. There you go,
Replay.
Bulldogs. If that's a way to come out of halftime.
That's a try.
And Bulldogs will start making up this lead of 6 down, I think 12 more to go. Yeah, 12-point difference if Matt Burton gets this kick after all. But I'll be put down in here. As Jermaine Osaka will put us on the tee. I'm not sure if the subs came on or off for them. We'll have to see. But Bulldogs strike back with first blood in the first half, so it's a good start for them. Max King. Get it now, and then we'll get it to...
Held. First tackle.
I think the subs did come on for Dolphins, because there's kick out.
Held there.
The young kid of Risimana, of I'm sure how to pronounce his name.
Held. Tackle 3.
But down there is Gordon Chamkonton, gives it to Max King. Max King goes through the middle, gets past Toe, gets past the hammer. Leo Thompson getting to start off the bench after halftime.
Fourth tackle.
So here we go, Max King goes again, taking on the young kid.
Held. That's 5.
Burton puts on a low stabbing kick to Bostock. Curran will put him down though.
Held there. 1. Held. 2.
That's now, there we go. Cobo. He's been quiet too. The hammer tosses it back to Katoa. Katoa in some room. It's a good run from him.
Third tackle.
5 minutes down in the first half of both teams. One strikes points and the other goes back and forth. Nicarima gets around another.
Held. That's 4.
Cobo in room. Cobo gets around one. What a pass! Oh, we might just like pause and admire that play. Yeah, they're not going to show it fully, but before Jermaine Osaka, well, he gets ready for the kick, we're just going to go back a couple plays, and Jeremy Marshall King gives a ball back to Morgan Knowles, who just tosses a dime out to Cobo, who singled out Carraz. Does very well there. Jermaine Osaka makes the lead once again, 24, I'm pretty sure. No, it's 18. Yeah, 18-point lead. But hello to everyone in chat. Hopefully the game's been enjoyable so far. 36-18. Remember, we do have another stream coming up right after this of Night Storm. Oh, that one would be... I'm kind of 50-50. Knights coming off a struggled season last year, and Melbourne, after losing in the grand final against the Brisbane Broncos, it's difficult to say how they come off, losing Ryan Pappenhausen and a few other players.
Held there. First tackle.
So it's going to be a tough year for them. Here's Morgan Knowles again, the try assist from him.
Second tackle.
So they go wide. There you go, short. Osaka in space. They will ankle tap him though to stop him.
Held there. 3.
Go back. Katoa.
Held.
At least Kafusi gets around 2
Held there. Tackle
as well.
5.
And a drop ball from the Dolphins.
Advantage knock on. Held. Tackle 1.
Ooh.
Held there.
Got a
That's 2.
missed call there. Lachlan Galvin drops it. I guess put it on his knee. Gordon does well. Has no one offload to there. I think he'd find someone just a little bit better for the middle. On Tracy. Puts an offload. And that's a big shot, and Katoa's in some room. Once again, Bulldogs under pressure.
Held there. That's 1. Held 2. Held there. 3.
They go inside to the rookie. I'm pretty sure this is debut, and he's going to score for a debut. Gets through, does very well.
That's a try.
And that'll be 40 points. Dolphins have cracked 40. He just goes on the inside of Tracy and gets on that other side of Max King. Dolphins with a mighty performance here. And that'll be 42-18. 2 points away from breaking their record from last year. So, and with 29 minutes to go, or basically 30, of very confident in the side that they've got at the moment, Dolphins. As now we get back underway. Francis Molo.
Held. Tackle 1.
Oh, oh,
Second tackle.
oh, Kafusi's known for the big man with the big shots, but who was that of? Leo Thompson puts one on the chest of Felice Kafusi. Puts him on his arse. Morgan Knowles.
Held. Tackle 3. Held there. 4.
Wide, they go to Morgan Knowles.
Held. 5th tackle.
As they go there, Katoa puts in a kick. Well, you think the Dolphins might start trying to play conservative just a little bit?
Held
Unless there's
there.
errors or back and forth, we're unsure. Then we kick out, Max King. Taking on the youngster. Gordon throws a dummy, he gets out a dummy half. He throws one to Sherry, but
Held there.
Kafusi's there to put him down. Malcolm Galvin throws a short ball to Harry Hayes. Can't quite get through the line like he wanted to. Galvin puts it a attacking kick for a 40-20. The hammer stays in, does very well, gets around 1.
Held
Connor
there.
Tracy will put him
First
down.
tackle.
Kafusi, put that one down there.
Held. That's 2. Held there. 3rd tackle. Held. Tackle 4.
It's Morgan Knowles. They go back. Forward pass. The hammer just going a little bit too quick for his own good.
From here.
As Bulldogs get a scrum play, probably will need it. Of Connor Tracy in room. He's going to be chased down by Cobbo. He gets away from Cobbo. But Herbie Farnworth and Bostock are there to make up for it.
Held there. Tackle 1.
Interesting play there. They tried to go to the middle and then switched it back around to a set play. Kick across. They had an ankle tap.
Held there. 3.
Oh, and Lachlan Galvin. Hat trick for Galvin in round 1.
Try.
Unpredicted things for this season. Galvin. Puts it down and keeps his team in a winning condition, maybe? There's still 24 minutes, basically. Oh, anything can happen in rugby league, and till the fat lady sings, the game isn't over. I think we've seen a 40-point turnaround. The Dolphins have held the lead for the entire game today, and they've done very well to keep themselves in space and keep themselves ahead of the Bulldogs' defense. And I'm sure Astro will be a little disappointed in his team's defense, so I'm pretty sure he prioritized that after a big loss in the preseason. There's Max King. Puts it towards there.
Held. 1.
Preston. He's been an important player coming on at halftime.
Held there. That's
Helped a
2.
little bit with the defense. But considering they've only leaked, what, like 1 try at halftime, the Bulldogs, they've done well.
Held. Tackle 3. Held there. 4.
And Tracy puts us in, tries to go around, doesn't quite get there.
Tackle 5.
24. Jermaine Sacco puts shit down.
Held there.
Can't quite
First
break through the
tackle.
line.
Held. Second tackle.
Sorry, I was just taking another drink of
Held
water.
there. 3. Held. That's 4.
Russell I'll have to try and learn some youngsters' names. Hammer. In space, they'll stop him. He gets an offload back to the rookie.
Held there. Fifth tackle.
They go deep back to Nicarima. And it's a horrid ball.
Knock on.
Oh, that is not what the Bulldogs would have wanted. Kick out. He scored one earlier. Maybe he can go again. 6 again. Offside.
Held.
There we go. Gordon Champantong. So he tries to go through the middle. He's been good today. He's been strong defensively. He's been a little bit
1.
here and there, but Tracy, they're gonna try the added dummy half play a couple times. Works for Gordon, and he gets it back to Harry Hayes. Harry Hayes in some space, good tackle. I think that was Knowles playing the 80 minutes today. Again,
Held.
oh, Mr. Mana. Oh, and it's a drop ball from who is that? Oh.
Held there.
The Dolphins are in danger of, they get one more offside play of they're in a bit of trouble. As the Hammer, oh, they can't get to him. As they will break that record from last year, and the Hammer does very well.
That's a try.
And when the Hammer puts the Hammer down, it's just so hard to stop him. Bulldogs, courageous effort in Vegas, but I think this is the highest scoring game in Vegas, possibly. For an NRL team. Oh, Super League teams we don't talk about, and for the NRL Women's Australia, when they scored 90 on England. Matt Burton now will put us back on the team, 16 minutes left to go. Pretty much, that game will put the nail in the coffin for the first game of the season. Bulldogs have some soul-searching to do, but they've certainly got good aspects here in the team. As Jeremy Marshall King puts it for Flegler.
Held. That's 1. Held
So there's
there.
Gilbert
Second
taking a run.
tackle.
Doesn't make it too far against Preston. Jeremy Marshall King gives it to Fene Furiaki.
Held there.
He's put
Forward
down
tackle.
there. Bulldogs defense ganging up on them now. As Katoa gets through the line. It's very well.
Held. That's 5.
15 to go. They go back to Herbie Farnworth. They get it to Montoya, who's had a struggled game today. Montoya in open space. Here we go. Bulldogs are going to get away. They're going to get another one at least. They do very well. Oh, Marcelo Montoya gets over. Cuts that deficit down just a little bit. The differential probably won't be as bad. There you go. Matt Burton puts us in. We're into almost the last 10 minutes of the game. I'm just checking some other things so how the game plays out. So there we go. Venus Sarko. So Thompson, they give it to. Hands it off to as he takes the hit up.
Held there. First tackle.
Kick out, put
Held.
back there.
Tackle 2. Held there. Third tackle.
Kick out. That's well. Put down there.
4.
Leo Thompson, he's in a gap. He gives it back to Preston, who can't find the fend.
Held there. Tackle 5.
Zach Bostock stops there just for a bit to reevaluate his play before getting put down by Matt Burton. Go back inside to Gilbert.
Held there. 2.
Now we enter the last 10.
Held. Tackle 3.
So here we go. Katoa, they go. Kafusi just taking on that line.
Held there. That's 4.
They go Osako. Try to drive him out. Good tackle. I think that's Galvin. Yes, it is. Katoa chooses bomb over punt towards the other side. Oh. Base for Tracy. Doesn't quite get all the way. Jeremy Marshall King stops him. To Panua. Make up for it. Harry Hayes finds a gap.
Held. That's 2.
Leo Thompson, kick out. We put
Held
down there.
That's 3.
They go to Panua.
Held. Tackle 4.
Fence, kick out will be driven back. Good tackle, I think that's Herbie Farnworth. Tom Gilbert and his Dolphins, along with Caleb Alhefe, in the coaching box, he'll be very pleased with this performance today. Oh, it's going to bounce a couple times. Cover's going to get out. Oh, they don't put too much pressure on him, the Bulldogs. They could have done a little bit better there. The Hammer, once again. He's in space. They will get to him this time.
Held there. Second tackle. Held. Tackle 3.
So Gilbert, they go wide. Legler, driven back.
Held there. That's 4.
Go back for Cody Nicarima, and I put in a kick for a 40-20. Angle's a bit strange, but does well enough. Simon Tracy on the kick return. Got a Tracy, and ankle tap will stop him.
Held. 1.
He almost got through, actually. Faraz, we put down there.
Held there. That's 2.
5 to go. Bulldogs just trying to get another consolation try. Preston catches a loose ball that doesn't go. It wasn't meant to go to him.
Held 3.
They set up towards the middle. Curran. It's around 1. He's a strong player up in the center, just while Crichton's out for
Tackle 4.
around 2, I'm pretty sure. Thompson driven back. Good tackle, Morgan Knowles.
Tackle 5.
It's like Gilbert. Hard to tell. Matt Burton goes for a short stabbing kick over something else, and Katoa,
Held there. First tackle.
very well there. Kafusi against Tupanua,
Tackle
good
2.
defensive battle there between those two. It's been good. Kafusi's played a really good game this afternoon. I've helped score that try before with Risamanu.
There. Third tackle.
He came on, as they go wide.
Held. Fourth tackle.
Here's Katoa. Could have sent it short to Herbie, he doesn't quite get there.
Held there. That's 5.
We enter the end of the stream of just we wind down and we'll get ready for the next one to go. And I'll take a little bit of a break before getting into that one.
Held. Tackle 1.
Galvin. Pretty well there.
Held there. Second tackle. Held. That's 3.
Oh, tries to go on a dummy half.
4.
I think Fleckle was waiting for him. He wanted to do it. Tupanoa gets a good fend. Gets around Tupanoa. What a run! And gives it to Harry Hayes. Doesn't quite get the result he wanted from that.
Fifth tackle.
They go there. Galvin puts in another attacking kick. Punt to the corner. Bostock, round 1. Raz pulls him down.
1.
Nicarima puts some pressure on, and they're going to go back to Morgan Knowles to Gilbert. The tackle before was Knowles, because Gilbert's on this side. Okay, so they go Nicarima, they go the hammer. Going to try Bostock again. Cody Nicarima. Oh, Matt Burton might get him. Does Matt Burton too quick for Nicarima.
Tackle 3.
Tried to put on a goosey on him, but it is Caldwell again. They go inside for Flegler. There's a minute left. Dolphins, can they end the Bulldog season early? That'll be 5th with 40 seconds left to go. Damn it, isn't set up to chase it, so they might be going for a bomb. And Montoya will catch it and will prevent any 50-point curses being in play, possibly.
Held. 0 tackle.
But takeaways from this performance on both sides. And Bulldogs, not a bad performance. They put on 30. But Dolphins were just better in a lot of the categories. Dolphins get the first win of the season. They will celebrate and head back home from Vegas as the Bulldogs will head home a little bit disappointed. Salt in the wound. But man of the match, Cody Nicarima. Oh, when he tries all around of errors, 5 to 4. Yeah, shows meters gained. Bulldogs weren't for that far behind. But for now, that will be all we can do for today. As we will be back in a minute for the Knights versus the Melbourne Storm, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching.